Hello and
Hello
welcome, everyone, to another session of the Cainite Epic, Session 4, Call from the Deep. We travel once again through time and space to ancient Mycenae, but before we jump into everything, how about we introduce our lovely cast, starting with Kieran. Go ahead.
Howdy, I'm Kieran, aka KaradanZero, and I'm playing Zoni Spathius.
Hello, I am Nova and I play Zelda. Wrong side.
I'm Jono and I'm playing Vangord.
I'm Satanic__Bunny, also known as Bun Bun, and I am playing Priestess Delirio.
That's so weird. I remembered it as something else. Hi, my name's Simone. And I'm playing Uma.
So, let us continue this.
And that's
travel.
Chris, he's the storyteller.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but I never introduced myself at the start.
Why?
You've
We'll have to
ruined
do it. You have to do it. No,
It's
this
my
should
show.
stay in.
It's my
Chris,
show,
who are
my
you
fucking
playing?
Needs to
rules.
stay in.
Chris, who are you playing?
It's
I'm
not on
playing
your
your
personal
tormentor.
channel. Thank you.
FYI, folks, we're in for one of those sessions.
Yeah, it's one of those sessions.
This is your content warning.
Okay.
Chaos.
We
Cut to 20
arrive-
minutes later.
Well, I can't even get the initial preamble started. Okay. We arrive back in ancient Greece, Mycenae, as it were, where a coterie was called by the King of Kings, Agamemnon, to come together to assist in a war that was about to happen across the Aegean Sea. A war where his brother, King Menelaus of Sparta, his wife, Elisria, had been stolen, whisked away by the nation of Troy, and to fight for his honor and the honor of all of Mycenae, King of Kings Agamemnon he's decided to bring a war party to Troy. And he dispatched the coterie to collect a number of warlords and kings that had not appeared for his summons, namely King Odysseus of Ithaca, and the warlord Achilles, who leads the fearsome Myrmidon group. Achilles has been missing for a number of months. No one is too sure where Achilles is. So they decided to go after the king of Ithaca, Odysseus. Traveling to Ithaca, the group was to discover that the city, the main polis of Ithaca, was in mourning. Something had happened. And as it turned out, Odysseus apparently had been struck by madness from the gods. He was busy ploughing in the fields of sand in the middle of the night. As the coterie were watching this display, the few keen, astute members of this coterie realized this for what it was. It's an act of madness by Odysseus. So Zelda did the one thing that she could do to break this madness from Odysseus, taking Odysseus's baby Telemachus and throwing him in front of the plow, forcing Odysseus to stop and save his son. With Odysseus's madness dispelled, he agreed to join the war efforts. And that is where we ended things last time, with the coterie returning back to their ship and seeing the arrival of the myrmidon Patroclus. So with that out of the way, that very hasty recap out of the way that I didn't just make up on the fly because I realized I needed to do a recap, let us continue. The darkness, an overwhelming void of nothing, a well of oblivion, a never-ending chasm of dark blanketing all of reality. That is the beginning, the alpha, the Omega. We came from darkness, nothing but a speck of impurity on the blackened canvas, spreading like a malignance tainting its pure pits of black. It is the darkness that we came from, and it is the darkness that we shall return to. Alpha, Omega. From this darkness there are ripples. We pull up as the ocean laps up against the pier of the wooden isle of Ithaca. The moon rippling in the dark abyssal reflection. The warship that Patroclus had bought is being anchored by the myrmidon. Patroclus stands at the docks, the dark-skinned youth stumbling forward as he makes his way towards the coterie. He looks on at Zoni with desperation in his eyes, croaking out, "Zoni, I fear that Skyros may be lost. As to Anacles and Achilles, there was a great darkness."
A great darkness? What are you speaking about?
With that, he falls forward, collapsing in your arms, collapsing from exhaustion and succumbing to his whatever happened to him. The five of you are outside right now with us. Sorry.
That's all right. I was going to say I want to check if he's alive.
Yeah,
Is he still
alive.
breathing?
He's breathing. You see that he's wounded as well as scratches and marks around him.
Trying to come back, remember what the hell I can do. Can I try and cast my Valerian? It's a bit of my healing discipline.
What's it under? You cannot hear you.
It is under fortitude. The vampire projects their fortitude outwardly, willing the power of their blood to mend the injured body of another vampire. Oh, wait. Does it work on mortals is the real question then. Reading.
Is there anything overtly clear about, obviously there's scratches and things like that, but is there anything major that could have led to death rather than just small scratches?
Nothing major. He looks like he's seen the worst for wear. His dark skin with some scratches on it. His eyes, heavy bags under his eyes. Nothing major though. Vangord, I'm going to say that you can use that.
No,
just because
I've read further down and it says Valerian must be used. And can only be used on vampires. Yeah,
okay.
So I will retract that.
Yeah, there's a different power called Invigorating Vitae, which is specifically on mortals, though it is a level cheaper.
So,
You said that the ship had anchored, and I assume that there's other myrmidon?
Yes. They're kind of milling around the ship.
Could I roll for medicine? I'm reasonably adept at medicine. Would I pair that with intelligence, resolve, composure?
Pair it with intelligence. So give me a medicine plus intelligence, please.
I would like to assist because Priestess Delirio is knowledgeable.
Also, is Archie with us, and does he have a character sheet in terms of what he can do? And are we allowed to use it?
I haven't written up a character sheet for Archie.
Okay.
But he is on your ship, which is docked on the opposite side of where Patroclus' ship is. He doesn't seem to be out and making any moves or anything like that at the moment. Cool. He probably doesn't even know that you're there. He's probably busy drinking away at the bottom of the ship with the rest of the crewmates.
Okay.
Messy critical for my medicine check on all mate.
A messy critical.
Blood.
Okay, what I'm going to say that this does is you're dealing with the blood that is on Patroclus. A lot of it's dried, but as you're like trying to use whatever you've got in a satchel or whatever to try to patch him up, the waft of the blood comes up and stirs the beast inside you, and I'm going to give you an extra hunger.
Did I start on one, or
You've got 2 at the moment because you rolled with 2 hunger dice. So. But Patroclus is he's clearly patched up as well as he can. He just, from what you can tell with your 5, he is in need of just some rest at this point.
with him patched up, I might go check on all the other, because there's a whole bunch of them, right? The Myrmidon, what are they called again?
Yeah, myrmidon.
Myrmidon.
Yeah.
I'll go check on them. I'm gonna put myself to work.
Call to one of the people of the town and just basically let them know, hey, he needs rest.
Yeah. What are the others doing as this is taking place? Does anybody else do anything in particular?
How many of them are injured, or was it?
It looks like all of them are pretty injured. Not as bad as Patroclus, but the others are sort of standing and moving at their own volition, but they're all just resting after having docked the ship.
Right.
While I'm moving between them, seeing who knows what, I might also try and pry for some information, like what happened to you. Like each person, I'll be like, so what happened to you? What's your deal? Are you okay?
As soon as I've got Patroclus with someone to take to a bed to rest, I'm going to find the nearest myrmidon and just say, what happened to Achilles? What's done this to you?
I'm going to say what happens is that Vangord, you go to talk to somebody, but as you're about to speak, that's when Zoni comes in over your shoulder. What happened here? What happened to Achilles? One of the Myrmidon almost, they shake themselves out of their stupor and they look up at the group of you and they just say, oh, it's like a dream. We were sung the most wondrous songs, and I don't know what we never found Achilles.
Where did you last see him? Oh wait, were they looking for him?
They were looking for Achilles, yeah.
Right.
But where is Anacles?
Anacles. The outsider. I don't know. They seem very out of it, not quite in reality, as it were.
None of them are vampires that we can tell.
I was going to ask you if they were vampires.
I think. Oh.
No, you go.
I think they will. Delirio will also assist in the kind of patchwork of the injured people, but instead of really kind of getting information from them, as they can see that their compatriots are doing that for her, she will instead provide physical and spiritual balm, helping their bodies as well as providing them that comfort of that the divine, should they be faithful, they should feel comfort in Mother Nyx's embrace, and that they will be okay no matter what happens, and just kind of putting them at ease. But as when they hear that, they were sung the most wondrous songs and they felt like it was a dream, that starts kind of piquing her interest and will begin to kind of make her way down the line or through the people towards that conversation, because she is somewhat of an expert in dreams.
So at the moment, we have only gotten like a very kind of blasé response from them. Yes, like just a very So if I was to use compel to request they provide further information, would that provide clarity or anything like that for them? Would they be able to?
Compel wouldn't work like that. Compel doesn't force anybody to say anything that's in there. Like, if you were to say,
more physical thing.
Yeah, if you were to say provide more information, they would either say they would just say more information, or they would, it's that kind of thing. Like, it's not a conscious thought that goes through their head when they're dominated. Sorry, Vangord. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, in terms of, I guess, the fact that they are like that, is there any way to determine if it's some sort of magical cause?
Give me an occult plus intelligence, Vangord.
Right. Unlike the other one, I have Obeah, which is the vampire serves the mental emotional turmoil of his subject, restoring them to a modicum of steadfast. It's especially effective when used on mortals to help them through momentary agitation or calm them before feeding them stuff. So this one looks like it's really good for mortals and can help their emotional and sort out their head. Can't do that one.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you need to rouse for that?
Possibly, one rouse check and additional willpower depending on circumstances, but I'll go to their most healthy looking one and sort his head out.
I have 3. No.
Cool.
How's that success? Feel better, mister.
Okay, so this is what happens. Uma, you kind of listen to the conversation more than partake in the conversation to sort of hear what's happening. Delirio, you're busy tending to the wounded and making them rest. Some of them actually fall asleep as you very quickly as you start to drift them away to their dreams. And Vangord, your third eye starts to weep slightly as you hold the blood back, but you reach out your extra senses to calm the addled mind, and I'm going to say what you get is you feel a little bit. You get a sense of where they're at, where their mental state is at from doing this. And their mental state is frazzled. It's like they're not distressed, but they can't piece things together coherently. But using your ability, you're able to calm this individual down. Uma, you with a 3, you get the feeling that the whatever's happened here definitely has supernatural holdings. You don't know exactly what. You don't even think you'd know what. Like, you don't even know like what it could possibly be, but you definitely can tell that there's something outside of the natural realm here. So, with this one person calmed as they look up at the 5 of you, does anybody say anything to him as he starts to really take in his surroundings, realizing where he is?
Hello.
Sir, to the best of your ability, can you tell us where you think you are right now and what you think happened to you?
I don't know where I am. But
you don't know how you got here?
We were on the ship. Patroclus ordered us all to sail back as fast as we could. To sail away to the island.
Sail away from where?
From the archipelago in the middle of the Aegean. That's where we're looking for Achilles. The different islands.
At this point, Uma would pipe up a little bit to kind of share her suspicion, mentioning the I think this is not precisely natural causes. It is not just being tired, being exhausted. Something has done this.
I don't know what happened. It's all a blur.
All right, slowly. Take
One
your
of
time.
the others mentioned singing.
Yes. There was a wondrous song that was sung across the ocean.
Sung across the ocean.
Yes, it was. Everything was dark. It was complete darkness. But all we could hear was this wonderful singing.
You did not lay eyes on its source?
No, but I wanted to. We all wanted to.
How many of you were there? Did you sustain any casualties?
He looks over at the other myrmidons and he says, "We must have lost at least half of them."
I think perhaps it would be good if everyone took some rest. The more we pry, the more shaky our information might become. But it would give us time to confer amongst ourselves about the true nature of what is happening.
All right, just one more question. My friend Zoni here, his dear apprentice was possibly with you, Anacles. Do you know
Yes,
of him? What became of him?
no. As I said, everything went. We were sailing across the sea and then everything went dark. And all we could hear was the singing.
So the last time you saw Anacles was before the song.
Yes.
Thank you. What is your name, good sir?
My name is Demetrius.
Demetrius. Thank you. Rest, Demetrius. I'm sure there'll be food for you somewhere. Maybe the villagers
Zoni
are
will
fetching some.
Clap Demetrius on the shoulder. Thank you. It's important that this news reached us. You've done your duty.
With that, a few other villagers will come out to assist and aid the myrmidon and lead them to beds in their various abodes, giving you 5 a moment to speak amongst each other about the happenings of tonight and also this latest development. Yes, Zoni.
Would Zoni have ever encountered tales of sirens?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Would he know the truth of them?
No.
Okay. Well, I have heard tales of creatures known as sirens.
I've heard
That,
it too. Tales, traveling a lot, you hear things.
Yes, but I had thought them to be just that, tales. These men are trained warriors. They would not easily be distracted or deterred from their mission.
Do they have protections to protect their minds?
No, they are.
That's what
They're
happens. The song, it gets into your brain, and then just crazy stuff happens, and you just want to do it.
If it was someone like us, then perhaps they could have done something if they
Yes,
were
perhaps.
unprotected.
Could be their preferred. This is assuming if they are like us. Perhaps this is their method of sustaining themselves, waiting for voyagers and drawing them close, taking a large sum, or all if they could, and or perhaps intentionally leaving some alive so that the tale continues to spread and more people come and the food source keeps on going. It is horrible, but it would work.
No more horrible than many of the things that are done to sustain our kind.
Perhaps, but this is on a larger scale.
Yes.
You saw how many casualties. Even in his addled mind, he seemed rattled at the lack of his men.
Yes.
This is very confused. What if I sang? Do you think I could make people do what I want?
I don't know. Why don't you head down to the docks and try it?
You're trying to get rid of me.
No, not at all. I want to see if this is a tool that's at our disposal.
So leave her alone,
Okay.
old man.
She skips off.
Uma, I have a question for you.
I do not want to answer you.
It's relevant. I think there's no question that we'll need to sail to these isles at some point, and some point soon, to find out what's happened to Anacles and hopefully bring both him and Achilles back safe. How many
And of
candles?
the other men who have been left, do you not wish to rescue them also, or is it only your
they
friends you
s-
are concerned about?
If they still live, judging by the state of these, I have my doubts, but Anacles and Achilles are made of stronger stuff, so they may yet live. Now, my question to you is, how many candles do you have on your ship?
Is there a significance to that answer?
There is a significance to that answer, whether we need to purchase more candles or not. How many candles do you have on your ship?
She must have a lot. It's taking her a while to count.
No, it is taking me time to understand the significance of the question.
If you have sufficient candles, we can melt them and create wax molds to place in our ears, thereby making ourselves immune to the siren's song.
And how many sets of these molds is it that you are?
Well, that's my
Would
follow-up
require.
question. How many crew are on your ship plus 5?
Well, I would say at any one time it is between 15 to 20.
And do you have
Oh.
sufficient candles already in stock?
I do not precisely do the stuff taking my ship, okay? I have other people to do that.
Well, you may need to have inquiries made. This will be a necessity to ensure our safety.
So, Uma would kind of look around to see if there was anyone present that she knew of who might be able to run to the ship and set Archie on task. Is there anyone? Nearby?
Not of your crew, no.
Is there any like villages or anything like that? Any?
Yeah. There's a guard walking around that you can ask, and we'll say that you do. Meanwhile, Zelda, you skip towards the docks to start your singing expeditions. As you do, you get you see a group of guards in fancy regalia marching towards you, and they stop in front of you and expect you to stop before them. Do you stop, or do you just continue along?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. We are here by orders of King Odysseus. We have been ordered to gather you and your retinue for a meeting, a gathering of his generals.
Oh. Okay, but before we do that, if I sing to you, would you just do whatever I wanted?
Depends how good your singing voice is.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then she picks her in her eye to see what they do with their faces.
I look very confused at you.
Okay. She is going to cast entrancement on him.
Retaliation.
Entrancement. What's that? What's that under?
It's under presence.
Presence. Let me just have a quick read over entrancement.
Yeah, it just makes her super alluring to him. His rapt fascination. In
You
love.
might have the voice of the mountain god, but there is something about you. I would do whatever you wanted.
Oh, good. That's all I wanted.
You wanted me to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah,
That's an easy request to grant.
I wanted to see if I could sing that would make people fall in love with me, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'll take you to the Grumpy Pants because he's in charge and I'll get in trouble if I don't. Come on, let's go.
If that is what you request,
Yes, sir. And so we go up.
then they will march towards the group. As you four are discussing amongst each other, you see Zelda skipping along towards you guys with two guards behind her that are in royal regalia.
Before they
Looks
say
like
anything,
her-
Zoni steps forward and says, I'm so sorry for whatever she's done. Please, we
No,
need
no.
her. Don't throw her in the dungeon.
No. Looks like her singing voice worked to me. That is what this looks like.
This is my new best friend. Anyway, here's Mr. Grumpy Pants. You can just call him Mr. Grumpy Pants if you want.
My name
Mr.
is
Grumpy
Zoni.
Pants, the rest of you,
The name is
your
Zoni.
presence has been required by King Odysseus in his chambers.
Come on, Mr. Grumpy Pants. We are expected by the king.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? And starts walking.
Which one was he speaking to?
Yes.
So
She'll skip hand in hand with the important man. Then I forget the name.
yeah, he never gave you a name. It's not
Okay.
important. I'm not making up another name on the spot.
Oh, but I wanted to know. Okay, we'll see.
The five of you go towards the palace, which is up on a hill. As you enter the chambers, you see the flames that lick the golden braziers within Odysseus' council chambers. They reflect off white walls which are adorned with paintings depicting fishermen and beautiful women. At the throne sits Odysseus. He is flanked by an elderly gentleman to his right, and his wife Penelope on his left, who is holding the baby, staring daggers at Zelda as you enter. You see three people stood in front of the throne who all kind of look towards you guys as you enter. Odysseus looks at you all and he says, "Thank you for arriving. I was hoping to catch you before you left."
Yes. How can we be of service?
Well, I am honor-bound to fulfill King Agamemnon's request. You see, were you told the tale of how Menelaus won the hand of Eletria? No, you weren't. You weren't.
No, we were not.
Well,
Speak for yourself.
what happened was Eletria's father, the king of Sparta at the time, had called for suitors around Mycenae to win the hand of his daughter, and thus also the kingdom of Sparta. the warlords and kings couldn't decide who would win, or who would win the hand and who would marry into the family. So I proposed a compromise in my foolish youth. I proposed a tournament where we all signed a pact to honor the victor if they ever felt threatened by having Electria's hand, if their winning of Electria was ever threatened. That tournament ended up being won by King Agamemnon himself, who didn't marry Electria, instead awarded her to his brother Menelaus, thus shoring the victory for his kingdom, keeping it all in the family. But because I signed that honor, or that pact, I am honor bound to join this foolish war. But my generals are not. Because Calamithes, the oracle here, has received visions that are very pertinent to what is to come. The old man shuffles forward and says,
Yes, I have been plagued by visions at the Temple of Athena.
You have seen our glorious victory.
I have seen 10 years of darkness, 10 years of suffering. And for the men and women of Ithaca, I have seen 10 more. They'll be ripped away from their homes.
So, you understand my hesitation for joining this campaign. 20 years is a lot to ask, and I am honor bound. So I will do it without question, especially since you have been so persuasive, as he looks over at Zelda in particular.
Uma would kind of drift a little bit closer to her.
So, generals, now that you have heard what is at stake, you all must discuss amongst yourselves whether or not this is a war that you want to go to. I will be going, but you may not have to follow your king. The generals all kind of have hushed
Surely
around
your
as-
man would not leave his king alone. Seems foolish.
You know what else seems foolish? Going across the ocean for 20 years on a mad despot's crusade.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Garanki pants. Do we know if the generals are kind or no?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
You haven't really met them. You haven't really seen them. There's 3 of them. There's one that's a elderly-looking man. There's another that is that looks to be youthful, and there's another that's a woman.
Okay.
But you know,
I don't know if it's
just-
relevant or not, Chris, but I have lie detector. Have I detected a lie in anything he or that old man have said?
nope, no lies.
I'm not saying
lies,
anything, but that's it for me.
So, with that, Odysseus will go and recess for a while, discuss amongst each other, now that you all know the stakes of this war.
Consider your loyalty and how much honor you will have for your glorious country.
There's grumblings from the 3 people as they go off into their own corners to discuss with their own confidants and advisors, each of them leading a different army, each, these generals.
Zoni will not call their attention, but speak loudly enough that they can overhear. I have a question for your oracle.
Yes.
Oracle, have you looked into what will happen should Ithaca not join this war?
That's not how these works.
So how do you know that the vision you have seen is not the lesser of two evils?
He doesn't know. Simple.
If the choice is 20 years of hardship or annihilation, would not one be wise to choose the 20 years of hardship?
Yes, that would be appropriate, but you must know
But
that...
you've seen something that indicates otherwise?
No, I have not.
Oh, there we go. All is
you-
well.
Let the man speak first. Come on. You keep cutting him off.
No, that is part of his game, I believe, is speak enough so that the fools will only listen to what is being said, rather than what is being not said. You act as if these visions are a choice, that they're things that I get to choose. I get to shake a little ball and it tells me what the answers are. No, that is not how these work.
Not at all. My line of questioning simply points out that one would be a fool to act rashly without considering the information that one does not have. And I pose this question: who is more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
Well, I could use that same logic with the fool that is following a needless war across the ocean. But I am not neither a proponent or a detractor of the war efforts. I merely say what is in my vision. And what was in my vision was 10 years of darkness for the war, and then a further 10 years for the men and women of Ithaca.
When did you have that vision? Was it recently or a long time ago, or was it before we were brought in? Like, how many times do you know, like, where in the stars is it brought together, and, you know, what if it didn't include these people or that people, or how do you know?
Yes, a prophecy that misread could have been.
I'm talking, thank you.
I learnt of this vision. I saw this vision shortly before King Odysseus was struck by the bout of madness, believe it or not. I believe the two may be connected. The gods touched my mind as well as touching Odysseus's mind.
Except did we not discover that he was not truly mad? In addition to my lovely friend here's question, are not visions open to interpretation? What does the dark mean, really?
Does it truly mean suffering, or could it just be the unknown? Change?
Perhaps.
Or could it be that you can't see what is going to happen for 20 years?
Perhaps
too
that
dark.
is it too. These are all questions I welcome. I'm not an all-knowing, all-seeing god. I am just merely
That
a
much is clear.
conduit.
I thank you for your sight, your warning. I am a priestess of Nyx, so 10, 20 years of darkness is perhaps something that I can look into. An oracle speaking to another of the faithful, a message being sent to another messenger. I will look into this, thank you. And I think it would be good if everyone present is reminded that one should not spurn the gods.
Oh, gods have given me this vision for a reason. Either it's to know what lies ahead or to warn us from not going. Who's to say? It's for us to interpret. It's for the men and women here to interpret. But I merely am the conduit that just speaks.
Perhaps pray to wise Athena that they may provide you with more clarity if it fits their grand design.
I'll be heading to the temple shortly.
Is there any other discussion that the five of you have, or do you have any discussion with the three individuals as they in the room?
The priestess will go over to the most youthful of them all.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That's what you're doing. Anyone else? What's everyone else doing?
I'd like to suss out if any of them are human.
Yeah, give me an insight plus intelligence check. What's everyone else doing? Maybe you can use willpower to re-roll 3 of those dice.
Zoni feels like he's made his point.
Yeah.
May I make that roll for the person that I'm walking up to?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go for a walk, and maybe if I see any of the generals, I was kind of talking to myself about the glory of war and honor and all that.
Zelda?
I'm going to go earwig into other people's conversations.
I love that Nobus just becomes Zelda now. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Okay. Uma, you get the impression, so you look at the elderly man, you look at the younger man, and you look at the woman. The woman looks decidedly more pale than the others. And there is and unlike the other two, she's not conferring with anyone, she's by herself. Just sort of smiling and smirking to herself. I think we're going to start with... We're going to start with Vangord exalting the glories of the war. As you walk past, the woman says, "Well, yes, war is very glorious, is it not?"
It's so glorious. I keep on walking. I'm not stopping for conversations.
Oh my god.
Right. Well, that one is a chatter now, isn't he?
Is she the youngest? Is she the one that
She's the pale one. Zelda and Uma, you notice this sort of brush off that happened as Vangord just continually was walking home. War is great! War is great! War isn't war great?
Uma would then approach the woman and be like, I think he has maybe taken a few too many blows to the head during his enjoyable wars.
Yes. Perhaps that's why he enjoys it so much, but I relish the combat myself. The bloodshed.
Like-minded individuals, you and I think.
Kindred spirits, some would say.
Some would. Is it your intention then?
What you and your cadre got up to. Wily thing to catch Odysseus off guard.
The wily thing is the one who's sweet as a bottom over there. Is a pretty flower that has poison in the center, I think.
Yes, I don't think, Odysseus is one to hold a grudge, let's put it that way. And, I don't think what your actions, I don't think that, indeed any favors towards him and his kingdom. And his revenge, it will come. It might not come tonight, it might not come tomorrow, but it will come when you least expect it. That is why I respect Odysseus so much. He is wily. He plans. His plots have plots.
As do mine.
Speaking of plots having plots, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to make all of it go away for Odysseus. He's not going to remember that it was you or whoever else it was that threw his babe in front of the cart. Rather, he's going to remember King Agamemnon had done it. Because at the end of the day, you are just extensions of the king, are you not?
Well, we are being paid by him, so I suppose that is a true enough statement.
Direct his anger somewhere where it is more constructive, I think.
And what benefit does this have for you?
Yeah, sows a little bit of chaos in the kingdoms.
So you are not to take advantage of this opportunity for bloodshed, then? Is that to be the...
Oh, I will be joining the war efforts, no questions asked. Myself and my squadrons, they will gladly put their lives on the line for this war. 10 years of darkness sounds awfully great for kind like us.
It does. A nice little treat, huh?
Indeed. I'll tell you what, I'm in a very giving mood right now. These other generals, they're not going to bend as easily. I can bend the ear of one or another. But in exchange, this isn't a free one, I've already given you a freebie. In exchange, a favor down the line from your group.
My darling, surely you would give me a name before you want to fuck me.
Oh. Daphis. My name is Daphis. How rude of me not to say my nomenclature.
Well, Daphis, I have had run-ins with favors before that have not ended very well. Who's to say you will not be my demise? Should this...
Well, to be completely honest, I don't know if I would or not. I don't know what the favor is. I just know that you're all resourceful. And I would rather have you in my pocket than out of my pocket.
When it comes to favors, unfortunately, I can agree for myself, but I think that my little ragtag group of friends and grumpy people are very, very headstrong. So you would need to discuss this further with at least more.
Well, perhaps just you then. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I say. If you've seen the teeth on horses, they're massive.
Look, you have a point. So only one of the generals you can bend the ear of, is that right?
Yes, I can sway that. I'm already going to be exerting myself by swaying Odysseus's mind. I can't sway everyone's mind, unfortunately.
Very well. A deal shall be made then.
She spits in her hand and puts it out.
Emma wraps a hand around the back of her neck and just pulls her in for a big old smooch instead.
Oh, okay. There she's taken aback by it, but she leans into it as it happens.
Bunny's blushing. Beautiful.
Speaking of, let's cut over to Delirio and this younger man. The younger man doesn't take notice of you as you shuffle closer. But what do you say to gain his attention?
I think first they're going to listen to the council that he has around him, his advisors, and what they might be saying.
You listen, and they're speaking in hushed tones, but you're close enough to hear them pretty much say that leaving Ithaca is not wise. They need to have somebody stay. And also with the king of Ithaca gone, who knows what might happen to dear old Penelope and Telemachus. Maybe there's going to be space for Seleucus, who you find out is this guy's name, Seleucus, to rise up the ranks without a king. 20 years is a long time without anybody leading anything. And they pretty much decide that it's a fool's errand. That's the vibe you get.
I think they will. What shall they do? Yes, the priestess will activate her awe. No words need to be spoken. She is an agent of the gods. They will pay attention to her when she decides.
Oh, it seems that we have company. Hello.
As he turns around.
Good evening. I understand that we are to mingle with one another, exchange wisdom about what is going to happen in the future.
Well, the wisdom is that this is a fool's errand. It's the King of Kings. He's playing a little game of kingdom using his brother's deal and his brother's bride as the pawn in the game. And I'd rather not take part.
Well, I can understand that this game of thrones, shall we say, is tiresome. But I think there is wisdom to be gained by conferring not only with man, but with agents of the gods.
Ooh, are you such an agent of the gods yourself?
I am a priestess of Mother Nyx.
I don't know who Mother Nyx is, but I hope that she is benevolent.
Well, the gods are, she is loving when it is deserving. She is the mother of night, of secrets, of dreams. She is the mother of many gods.
And this mother of knights and gods wants this war to happen? You've conferred with the mother?
10 years of darkness, says your oracle. 10 more for Ithaca. To me, this is a blessing from Mother Nyx. The night is a time for rest, for dreams. It is not always an evil thing.
10 years is a long time. 20 is even longer.
A time of contemplation, a time of potential prosperity, when there isn't burning light and chaos. There is time to grow.
Well, not all of us can be as lucky as you to be touched by the gods. But that is... Well, let me put it this way. I'm an impatient person. I'm an impatient man. If it takes me 20 years to be touched by the gods as well, that is far too long. I'm sure you can make it go faster. I'm sure you have your ways.
Let us say that I do. What then? What would change?
I would also be touched by the gods, and I would be bestowed with great wisdom and power, etc., 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 etc.
Do you believe in the gods, their wisdom and their power?
Oh, of course I do.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, insight plus intelligence. One. Can willpower 2 of those dice if you'd like. Two. That's enough. He's not hiding it behind any subterfuge or anything. It's not so much he doesn't believe in the power of the gods, it's more that he is not wowed by the power of the gods.
Okay. I see. The gods have not revealed their splendor to you in a way that would garner full appreciation of their power, yes?
I guess so. Perhaps you can enlighten me into this and help me to be touched by the gods as well.
Of course. I am quite skilled in showing others what the gods have in store.
I want more than show. I want to feel the power of the gods.
Well, first things first. You believe what you can touch, what you can see, what you can hear, yes? How else do you know what is real?
The only thing that's real is me and my conviction to be more powerful.
I could give you that power. The time, though you do not see yourself as being a patient man, I could teach you to be patient, to get whatever it is that you desire. Whatever you desire.
Manipulation plus charisma, please. Wait, no, manipulation plus... I need to refamiliarize myself with the sheet. I can't remember what's on the sheet.
Subterfuge, persuasion, performance.
Persuasion. Manipulation plus persuasion.
So she can't do a slut drop and get performance instead.
Don't worry, dexterity plus stamina's coming.
3. You've piqued my curiosity.
Then
But I need
perhaps-
guarantees if I'm to sail not just me, but also my men away for 20 years.
Of course. But first, an act of faith. For the faithful. I wish to speak to you alone.
Very well. Into your... do you wish to speak now or later?
She kind of looks over her shoulder at the others, and then back to him. We can do it now, but it will have to be quick.
Oh. Very well, okay. There is a chamber nearby.
She will... After you.
You both move towards the chambers.
As soon as they're in the chambers alone, they're going to calmly close the door and then turn to look at them, make sure that they are paying full attention.
You still got aura up, so yeah, they are.
Yeah. And then she's going to try and do something to scare the shit out of him.
Okay.
She is going to draw forth from what she believes to be the power of Nyx, of Mother Nox, a kind and loving goddess, the mother of many gods. But she can also be quite fearsome. The dark is scary after all, and there are people out there that fear of it and what is in it, and they should be. So she is going to utilize her Fata Morgana to weave a nightmare for him, something that can stimulate his sense of touch, something that he can see, something that he can hear, to crush or erode at what he believes is reality, and the fact that she can simply change it at whim.
So he's looking at you, wrapped in attention, when suddenly he falls to his knees and starts looking around. You see that he tries to scream, but all it's coming out are pants of terror and horror, as whatever he is seeing, whatever his mind's eye has cast as reality, is breaking down and crumbling around him. And he can merely only mutter, "Please, please, please, please make it stop, please."
She, from the folds of her dark flowing garment, she procures a blade, and she puts it at his chin, just below his chin, and she will say, "I could sink this so far into your face it would touch the insides of your skull. I could make it all go away and drain your misery to fuel myself for another eternity if I wished. But I'm feeling generous, as is Mother Nyx. So here is what is going to happen. Deviate from this, and this nightmare that I have shown you will appear like a blessing. You will do what I say, when I say, and if I even have suspicion that you are going against me, I will throw you into the river Styx myself. Is that understood?" And
Yes,
have the
please.
nightmare kind of go up into his face.
Please stop, please, yes.
Good. Now, feel what it is like to obey Mother Nyx and her agents. And she will kind of have the nightmare slowly kind of disappear into a smoke, and take away her knife, but she will bite him. And have that feeling of the kiss flow through him instead.
As the terror makes way to ecstasy and in relief, you drink your fill of him, and you make your way out as he is still recovering, still reeling from everything. After a wee while, he'll stumble out, looking very warily. He looks at you briefly before looking away very quickly, and he scuttles towards his men and starts. You hear angry whispers of, "We need to go. We need to go to the war. And you've convinced him to do and obey."
And she will return to Zoni's and Vangord's communal side.
Is there any conversation between the five of you before Odysseus reconvenes everyone, or do we just wait in silence until the reconvening of everyone?
I think we
that
have
as silence.
Yeah, we've got majority vote to start
Yeah.
the war.
Emma would, make a quip about the fact that Vangord's ranting sold the lady sold Daphis on coming to war, and that she managed to convince someone else.
With that, Odysseus will clap once more, and he'll say, "Has my generals reached the consensus? Have they decided what they wish to do?" They all say yes. They will travel with Odysseus.
Brilliant. Good men. Good men and women. Good on all of you. I'm very proud.
Very well, very well. Well, if we are going to experience 20 years of darkness, let our last nights on Ithaca be a celebration. We are going to hold a festival unlike any the Isle has seen before it. And we shall sail off in 2 days' time. After we have gathered enough food, grain, livestock, and supplies. You're dismissed. You notice, Zelda, that Odysseus is no longer staring daggers into you, neither is Penelope. They started off staring daggers into you and making snide remarks, but it seems like all that's washed away now. So, with this meeting convened, is there anything that the group wants to discuss amongst themselves as you leave?
I'm gonna see if I can catch maybe like a guard or a soldier who's walking out, heading home, and just have a brief conversation with him because I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, I thought you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were like hunger 5 or something like that.
Four. Yeah.
Zelda's
Okay.
just gonna dance around the room with her guard.
Yeah. So.
I think the priestess is going to seek out Uma.
Okay. Vangord, what are you doing?
I might go talk to the generals and maybe offer some like training or something to them. Maybe offer to like see if anyone wanted to enhance their skills and maybe offer to help. You know, get to know them a wee bit.
When you approach them, one of them, as soon as you approach the younger looking one, shrieks away immediately, and he just runs. he just runs away from you.
Surely that wasn't a general.
Oh, forgive Seleucus. He is young and brash, and
He won't do that at the war, I assume.
oh, I certainly hope not. Otherwise, that might be disastrous.
Actually,
Reeves, by the way, he puts his hand out for you.
Good day, sir.
Well met.
Well met. I'm pleased that you have all seen the glory and whatnot that awaits you. I am concerned about that one that ran away, though. Is he okay?
Seems like something. Maybe he's gone into his bonnet somehow.
Is he able battled? Like does he know how to fight?
Well, he's in charge of the Fishers Guild. He's more of a sea farer than a land lover, so perhaps he's just anxious to go back to the seas.
Possibly. I might go seek him out, see if maybe he needs some help being brave.
Okay. Yes. Well, his place of dwelling is, and he points out where he dwells, and that's where you are going to head off.
All right, I'll be back, but well met. We'll talk more.
Yeah. Zoni, you walk up to one of the guards. The one is with Zelda dancing along in the middle of the streets. Is stuff for the festival is actually starting to be put up around the place, so it's ready in the day. One of the guards just has his head in his hands, and he just says, "That spell that your witch has put on him is, well, it's... I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't there."
Spell? What are you talking about?
Well, he's acting rather peculiar.
Yes, she's quite a charming young woman. How dare you speak of her that way?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend, I just...
No, come with me. And I walk him into an alley.
He walks into an alley, he says, "Look, I am sorry, I am
Just straight away feed and then tell him to forget.
Yeah.
And then-
You need to give me a hunger frenzy, please.
Oof.
Difficulty... is it difficulty 3 or 2? I can't quite remember. I need to grab the... I've actually got space on my desk now to actually have the game screen up, but I don't.
All good.
Let's have a look here.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, 3. Difficulty 3.
Cool. Oh, fuck. I did the wrong thing. I did a modifier of 3 instead of a difficulty of 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh! As the blood enters, he comes up to you and he says, "Look, I'm sorry, I don't..." You just shove him up against the wall. His bronze-plated armor smacks on the wall and you bite into him, and the blood tastes sublime. It is something that the beast inside you just grabs a hold and just keeps on drinking and drinking and drinking until the point of the person goes limp in your arms, and you're gonna have to spend a point of willpower if you want to stop from draining this person.
Yeah, I'll spend it.
They collapse on the ground in a heap.
Alright, how much hunger do I slake?
You slake 3 points of hunger.
Cool.
Enough so that if this person doesn't get seen to, they are going to die.
Yeah. So licking the wound heals the wound, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah.
Cool. I am going to try and bruise his face a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to carry him back out and find not the guard that's dancing with Zelda, but another guard, and just take him and just say, "Your friend's been taught a lesson about insulting my traveling companions, though I think I may have been too strict on him. See to him and make sure that he recovers."
Of course, of course. And they run and they grab the guy and bring him away to be looked after. Meanwhile, let's cut over to Delirio and Uma, who are going to have a conversation. Take it away.
They will approach, calm smile as per usual. Uma, are you busy at the moment?
Uma would kind of look around, then down at herself. No.
Well, it's polite to ask. What did you think about the events that just unfolded?
I think that there's likely more to this little festival than meets the eye.
Likely. I believe that... Well, let's just say that if the men upon the thrones play petty games, you can only imagine the consequences of the games that are played by the gods. 20 years of darkness for Ithaca, and 10 years for everywhere else. That is it's quite an omen. What are your thoughts on that?
That if literal darkness is what is meant, then it is a boon for us. But that I suspect it refers to something else. Perhaps, though, it has been misunderstood to mean the result of failure.
It could be. It could be that this war is bound for failure, that the goddess of wisdom herself is hedging her bets against us. But something tells me that you're someone that enjoys defying expectations.
I don't know what you could mean by that.
No, not at all. I wanted to... I spoke with the youngest of the generals. They believed in the gods, but not so much in their power or their influence or really their importance. They believed they existed, but beyond that, they didn't much care, which is complicated for someone like me. But I managed to convince them to side with us, to go to war, as difficult as that may be for everyone else. But I fear that he will remember what I showed him quite vividly. I don't wish for him to forget. No. But I think that they could be someone useful for us all, especially in the coming 20 years of darkness. If we keep him alive, keep him on the knife's point of scared and intrigued, I think that they could be an anchor for us.
I do not know if I can do scared and intrigued. I can do scared and aroused.
I can handle the scared, and it's less about... The problem is less keeping him intrigued and scared, and more so keeping him alive. He's so...
Men are
Especially-
idiots.
Well, I've known some women that have been foolish as well, but there are quite a number. They are not a patient man, but... Well, nothing new there. I'm saying that we should keep him alive, and that if anything happens to Odysseus, gods forbid, that perhaps they could... They could assist us in a higher elevated position in Ithaca, if you catch my meaning.
I do. I think, though, that any position of power would be contended, especially by the lovely young woman that I spoke with, who is one of a kind with you and I.
That would explain why they... Well, it explains two things. One, why the so powerful King of Ithaca would have a woman as a general. But it would also explain why she heeded no counsel, except her own.
She had already well and truly made her mind up regarding her own attendance, but she made an offer to bend the ear of the other general, which may come back to bite me, but you only live once for a very long time, right? I suppose that the other concern with her is that she could be a big help, but also could cause some large difficulties in the future. She is the reason that the king and queen no longer glower in our direction. Another of her favors, which she said she was doing out of the goodness of her heart, but who knows how long that will continue if she decides that we have caused her an issue.
Well, forgive me for saying, but I'm not sure how much I can trust someone that is so willing to go to war, and then for them to say kindness out of their own heart. It seems a little... Precisely my concern. That doubles down on why we should keep this young one alive. People like us, it would be difficult to sit upon the throne, literally. We need others to do it for us. So I'm not concerned about her wanting to sit there, though you do bring up a valid point of what if they want someone else?
She would just make things difficult, I think, if it were not according to her plan. And I think she has a capacity to make things very difficult.
Then we will simply need to entice her down the line. Perhaps.
Oh, I have already enticed her. Trust me.
Well, it doesn't harm to lay it on thick, I suppose. Perhaps after she has gorged herself on the bleeding and the dying, she will be in a state that is more receptive.
Yes, well, we shall see.
Yes, I just wanted to let you know, and yes, we should keep them alive.
And on a short leash.
Very.
Speaking of, let's cut over to Vangord as he goes to the domicile of Seleucos. You approach the place. It is a small stone and wood facade near the docks. What do you do when you approach the place? Door is closed. Doesn't seem to be any light.
I'll knock on the door.
I'm sleeping.
Strange. You don't sound like you're sleeping. Is that what sleep sounds like to you?
I am very much asleep, and I'm waiting in bed until the sun comes up and sleeping.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Wait. I don't believe you.
What do you do?
Are you alright? You ran...
I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm sleeping.
Well, while you're sleeping and talking, might you indulge me of why you ran earlier? Are you alright? Are you scared of the coming war?
I just had a sudden bout of the shits.
That would make sense that you would run so fast.
I didn't want to have an accident in the middle of the chambers.
Fair enough. But also, you're not telling the truth. I know these things.
Your lie detector is going off like crazy right now.
You have unanimously agreed with all your generals to go to war. You know this to be true. Come, talk to me. Tell me what ails you.
Look, and you hear shuffling behind the door, and the door opens ever so slightly, and he peers past it. He says, "Look, I've already spoken to your friend. You don't need to speak with me anymore. I know my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I'm just please don't make everything disappear." And
it's that one. Yeah, but I don't know that, obviously. Oh, which friend of mine did you speak to?
the one in the ropes. Please, I don't want any more trouble.
Yes.
Please, let me sleep. Let me sleep all of this away.
Long as you are okay and you're willing to come to fight still, obviously.
Oh, yes, I'm going to fight. I gave my word. Yes.
Okay, then I've wasted my time. Carry on. Enjoy your sleep. I'm going to head back.
The door shuts.
Okay, that wasn't what I thought it would be. Carry on. I'm going to head back to the other general, too.
Yeah. We cut over to Zelda as she is dancing around a brazier in the streets. What thoughts are going through your mind as you dance merrily around? The guy appears very tired, by the way. You take a moment when you notice him, and you see he's like, he's panting quite a lot, and he's slowing down quite a lot, but he's still going, because this is what you want.
Do you need to sleep?
No.
Are you hungry?
Would you like me to sleep? Would you like me to eat?
I want you to tell me what you need right now, because I don't know.
I need to do what you want me to do.
No, but you also have, like, functional body things that I don't know what you need, so you need to tell me.
Well, my feet are sore and I'm blistered a little bit. I wouldn't mind having a seat.
Okay. Well, you go back and do what you need to do, and we'll meet up at another time, okay? We got to go to war.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, I want you to just go rest and be yourself again.
Okay. That is what I will do.
Okay, I love you. I'll miss you.
You hear a voice nearby that just says, "You let the little puppet go. How kind of you." You turn around and you see an elderly lady in a cloak. That's just standing there near the brazier as the flames are licking up and reflecting off their face. So kind of you.
Who are you?
Oh, you do not remember me.
No.
I gave you an apple many moons ago. I was the traveling old lady.
Oh, yeah, you're super nice. How are you doing?
I am good. I am always good.
Are you following me?
Not on purpose.
Oh, good, because I did to be a little bit scared if you were. Mr. Grumpy Pants would get upset.
My name is Villa, by the way.
Oh, that's a nice name. Do you want, like, the apple back or something?
No. The apple is yours for now.
Okay,
I'm just wondering how your travels have been.
Oh, I don't even really remember what's happening. I just get told what to do and I just follow.
It can seem a bit all mundane sometimes, being told what to do, being told to pick up this thing and that thing.
Yeah.
It's like that game that you play with animals, with dogs. Fetch, I believe.
Wait. Oh, that's so right. That was kind of what is happening. I'm so used to being able to just do whatever I want, and now I'm not allowed to do whatever I want. I don't really understand it, but it's fine. We're here. How are you? How's your adventures going?
They are long and wide, as they usually are. Confusing as well. Very confusing, this traveling around the islands. You know, that what I said before, the fetch, that reminds me of something that somebody said to me once. I can't. It's like a thought that's on the. Do you ever have that?
Oh, like you're dreaming, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I remember. No, I don't. And then like a month later, you're like, oh, I remember now, but you didn't.
It's like the thought on the tip of my brain. It's. Ignore me. I'm old and frail and have more tales than I have years left in my life.
You mean, did somebody sing to you?
No, nobody has sung to me. Would you like to sing with me?
Oh, I got this really good song that makes people do what I want. I can sing it to you if you want.
I would love to hear it.
All right, you ready? Right, you just got to pretend you're a star in the sky. Ready? We're getting in the zone. Okay? And then you just got the twinkle. Tingle. Do this with your fingers. I don't know what we call it, but we just do this. Yep. And then we go, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Up above the like a diamond in the sky.
Oh, I think I want to do whatever you want now.
Twinkle, little star. How I
Wonder what
what
you
you
are.
Chris, can we please get a performance roll on that?
That kind of sounded a little bit sad, I'm not going to lie. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Would you like a
I-
hug?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine. I am fine. I get confused sometimes with my age, lost in my thoughts.
How old are you?
I stopped counting a long time ago.
What was the
I've been
last
on-
number you remember?
She pauses. I'm not sure. It feels... If there's something I can impart to you, perhaps it is this. There is strength in the number 3. Always seek out the 3. The Trinity. The pyramid, as it were. I don't know why. That's coming into my head. I feel like I am reborn, but I also feel like the mother. And I feel old. So old.
Are you my mother? Because I lost her and I'm trying to find her.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you know what's lucky is my favorite number is 3, so I won't forget it. Because I forget a lot. So that's good. That's kind of like a nice thing. Does that make you feel a little bit
3
better?
options, 3 choices: power, knowledge, love.
Power, knowledge. Well, I have all the love, so it's okay. I just don't have the power or the knowledge.
So did he. So does he.
Who is he?
That is what he chose.
Who's he?
Sorry, I went far away again.
Villa? Who is he? I really need to know.
Sorry?
Who is he? He!
I don't know.
I don't like these games.
I'm not playing games with you. I'm not, I promise. I will shortly leave you.
Villa, if you had another name, what would it be?
No.
Don't think too hard. Don't think too hard. Just
I don't like these games. Either.
it's just like a one of those things. Like if I had a name, it would be Star. That would be my other name.
She looks up to the sky.
I want to
Moon.
sparkle.
Moon.
Moon? Okay. You're a beautiful moon. I never forget it, and everything is going to be okay. You know, except for we might die at war, but you know that's neither here nor there. I still have the apple.
There is always a war. There is always a war. That is the cycle. That is how it begins. That is how it ends. There is always the war, the alpha, the omega, the beginning, the end.
Francisca, I don't know why I am beset by these visions.
Who?
Zelda.
You did not call me Zelda. You called me some really long yuck name that I don't like. Like it would be somebody who's really bossy and mean.
I'm sorry, I don't know this. And this is something I know in my heart of hearts right now, in this confused state. This is not the first time I've met you.
No, because you gave me the apple.
No. The next time you meet me will be the first time I meet you.
Oh, because you can't remember what happened in long periods of time.
I must go. I need rest.
It's okay, Villa. We'll meet again. And I'll get a present for you next time, okay? And I'll make you feel better.
She shuffles away.
I love you, bye.
At this point, the coterie all get back together. Is there any conversation that the group of you are going to have together about next plans, about what you're going to do?
Can we remind me what the apple does? Because I didn't write it down.
It's just a golden apple. That's all you know. It's
I
just
thought
a golden
it did
apple.
something. I remember doing something with it at some point.
Expensive apple.
You wrapped it up and put it in the bottom of your bag.
In the scene where the coterie was in the abyssal place, the phylactery turned into an apple. If that's what you're putting in your head.
Next.
Yeah. Anyway.
So we're going to war. What are we going to do anything about this sea voyage problem that we have? The singing over the ocean.
Does any of those ships have triangles on them?
The sails, maybe.
Sails are not always triangle. Usually rectangular, only triangle by dropping.
Does anybody know what the Trinity Pyramid is?
A Trinity pyramid?
Yeah, well, the Trinity related to a pyramid or...
Why are you asking?
I was just talking to this lady, and she said that, there's strength in threes, and there's the Trinity and a pyramid, and if I just follow that, everything will be fine.
Well, I mean, Trinity means 3.
Oh, well, that works.
And the triangle has 3 points. 3 sides.
I guess something is going to be reborn at some point. Doesn't matter. Anyway, carry on.
Well, we will need to, despite the strangeness, I guess, that's happened this evening, we will need to make our way to the archipelago.
Is that not where the war is going to be starting from?
The war is taking place, just out of character, just so we can all get a geography on this. So it's taking a place across from the Aegean Sea, around where the Hittite Empire is. So the archipelagos are kind of in the Aegean Sea itself. So like in between.
So it would be on the way.
It's a minor detour, yes.
Right.
Seems our goal is clear now.
I mean, there's 2 birds, 1 stone, but I do not have that many candles to put in all of the soldiers' ears.
What about rope?
Rope?
If they hear the song and go crazy, we can
Take the
Just-
remembrance.
we can just bind them.
There are other ships in the harbor. We could send the generals on ahead with their troops and...
Isn't my ship in the harbor? Aren't we?
Yeah,
It
but
is.
there's other ships as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we could take your ship, Uma, with your crew. I get the feeling that they perhaps would not enjoy the regimented discipline that may be expected if there are soldiers on the ship as well.
You would be correct.
So if we take your ship, we would only then need enough wax for your crew and the 5 of us.
Well, yes. I suppose that would be
There's
true.
less risk as well that...
We decimate an army before we reach the row.
Exactly, yes.
We just need to make sure that the others don't come close enough to what
Do we
we're-
leave ahead whilst the festival is in season?
I think that the festival might have opportunities for us, but perhaps they're not going to leave first thing after. Their navigational skills, their endurance from a massive night of drinking and feasting, they're not going to be useful. So they're likely going to need to take another day and night to recover from that. Which could give us the opportunity to go ahead.
Yes,
Thank the gods you did not say we needed to leave without coming to the festival. Archie would actually kill me if he did not have the opportunity.
Yes, I think so.
perhaps one night of the festival, and then we leave on the morrow.
That could also work.
Still gives us enough of a lead that we'll likely arrive at Troy around the same time as the other ships.
I think this is a good plan.
Zelda, sweetheart, what do you think? Not a great deal.
Zelda, do you think?
Hey, be kind.
What am I thinking about?
I asked what do you think of the plan.
Oh, I think, right? We're going on a journey here. I think that everybody should have lots of fun before they go run off to die. So it's all great.
It will help morale for sure, for my crew, and perhaps it will make your best friend less grumpy. Maybe we could find him a bed warmer.
Ooh. What
I can
kind of...
find my own bed warmers when I have that desire. Thank you very much.
Do you actually have desires that are your own? and
Oh, that is a
given to
good
you?
question. I am interested to know also.
I'm uncomfortable with this line of questioning. I think that we should get back to the task at hand.
I thought that was the task at hand. Have fun before we all die. Well,
The
you
task
know,
at hand
maybe not
is-
us.
Preparing for the rescue of our comrades in arms.
All
I'm
right.
fairly sure that we just said that the task at hand was to eat, drink, and fuck our way through the night before we leave tomorrow.
If those are your preparations, then I bid you good luck with them.
Vangord?
I worry for Anacles, but obviously sitting out tonight probably won't make too much difference. Surely you can hold on for another night.
Another night, and then we leave on the morrow, yes.
Yes, well, it's hard to look for somebody when we don't really know where they are, right?
You have a general idea.
It would also give us an opportunity to check back in on those that we have mended and sent to bed. We can collect more information from them, hopefully. And it would also give us an opportunity to make sure that we have had enough libations before we need to go.
Yes.
It's a big word I
So,
don't understand.
I suspect that
Drink.
Yes. I
We
suspect
can go
that
find you something outside of the city.
the crew of that ship will similarly be forgetful about what's occurred to them, though there's no harm in trying.
If they have
Was
any
that-
strange dreams, I could try to decrypt them. It is my specialty.
It's worth a shot in any case.
Does anyone know how to unscramble brains?
That's a difficult thing. I have yet to meet someone that can do it properly without making it worse.
I mean, does it really matter as long as we get what we need, or do we want to, save them? Or I don't know. I'm just trying. I thought the whole point was to save the man, and sometimes you just
No.
want to sacrifice lambs, and then it's okay. Like I would be open to unscrambling my brain and making it worse if I was helping, Mr. Grumpy Pants' friend.
No, I do not disagree. I just find it to be very mercenary of you, and I have not seen this side of you before.
I'm just trying to find solutions to problems that we're having. And people are letting me talk for once, so I'm kind of just going with the flow.
It is amazing what happens when men allow women to speak.
So many problems are solved.
Well, sometimes men don't let men speak either, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
And sometimes men just do not speak. Like, little man. Yeah.
Also, sometimes people just need a hug, and, everything's okay after that. You don't know.
Oh,
It's
if
just
only.
an idea.
Zoni, do you need a hug?
So do we have a group hug before we go do activities?
I think we do.
Yeah.
I
we got
don't
to-
see how this would benefit.
It's group morale. It just makes everybody feel better about the sadness that's about to come.
Will it make you feel worse?
Doesn't make you feel anything at all. Why is there a problem if you feel nothing about it? Personally, it makes me feel better knowing that, you care slightly about me, that you would give me a hug.
So Uma at this point would just come up. The men, I'm going to assume that the men are situated close together. And she'd kind of, grab them around the neck and be like, come on, boys, it is time for a hug. And it's not gentle. She's just bringing them in anyway. Around the scruffs of necks to bring them in for a big old group hug.
Zoni, we are under attack.
Tries to be surreptitious, but just says, "This is one of those strange things I've told you about. If it raises their morale, let's just go with it."
Yes, blend in. They won't suspect anything.
It is with this group hug that is happening, that the camera will pull out of Ithaca, and we will end tonight's session of Cainite Epic with a group hug. Thank you all so much for hanging out during this. That was fun. Let's say goodbye to our lovely cast today and shill whatever you need to shill. Started with Kieran. Go ahead.
I am Kieran, aka KaradanZero. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/KaradanZero, usually Mondays and Fridays. And I have been playing Zoni Spathius, aka Zoni1 Kenobi.
Hello, I am the star, Nova.
Everyone twinkle.
I'm playing Zelda for you today. I'm going to be a star forever. Stuff and things. Next.
Jono, I played Vangord.
And I am Satanic__Bunny, also known as Bun. You can find me on Twitch at Satanic__Bunny, where I play things when I desire it. And you can also find me on Twitter at SatanicBunny2, and I played as Priestess Delirio for you today.
I still really remember it being something else.
This is Audrey.
That is Audrey, and I love Audrey with all of my heart. I am Simone, aka Simone, aka Simone is Timothy, aka Simone is Samantha, aka Karadan1, the arguably superior Karadan. And I do not stream, but I do come and create chaos on Role Playe Nights, and today I've been playing Uma.
And I am your storyteller, UnemployedWriter, the wrangler of these disparate personalities, and the...
Disparate or desperate?
Yeah, I was going to say disparate, but it came out as desperate.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
take from that
yeah.
what you will. Thank you all for... Thank you all for joining, and have a great time.
Remember to do group hugs.
Group hugs for everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Here we stand, beneath creaky floorboards. Here we stand, beneath a starlit sky. Here we stand at an ocean of limitless possibilities, drifting, finding our way. But what is it we are here for? A quest? A noble, gallant effort to save what was lost? So very of you. Perhaps we are here for other reasons. Perhaps we are merely catching the waves, allowing them to ebb and flow until we reach our final destination. Or perhaps we are here for simpler reasons, baser emotions, love, vengeance, honor, curiosity.
It matters not why we are here. The storm brews in the distance as we approach the tempest. And oh, what a malignant force it is. But when you're faced with the eye of the storm, you only need to embrace it. Clutch it with your arms, with your hands. For we are at destiny's crossroads, the precipice of change. Do not falter now, for it might be
Your last.